previously?
Russell sent me a letter. I only opened it this morning and he signed off begging my forgiveness. And there was a playing card in it, the Queen of Diamonds.
Your father's been calling me lately.
What did he say?
Just that he wants to see me in person.
Oh, are you okay? Here you go. Where does it hurt?
It's him. It's church guy. Maybe this is meant to be.
That's Piper's uncle, the doctor who went to jail for almost killing your father.
Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
What are you playing at?
You asked for a drink?
Did you follow me? Is that how you knew I was at church?
Why would I do that? What's going on?
You know who I am. I'm Paul Robinson's daughter.
What?
What you really didn't know.
I had no idea. No. Well, look, maybe it's fate that we met.
Oh, don't try that.
No, I mean it. Like, ever since getting out of prison, I've been wanting to make amends for everything I did. Maybe you're a part of that plan.
I'm not a part of any plan that involves you.
Why can't we just maybe sit down and talk?
Best we just leave it for now.
You're Tyler, right? Piper's boyfriend, except last time I was here, you were dating Imogen. Yeah? And you were scamming the whole neighbourhood. Well, not this time. I think it's best we go see Therese.
So apparently, someone was so moved by the show they actually became a Mormon.
No.
Yeah.
But all they do is poke fun at them.
So how do you feel about penguins? Oh, I was wondering if you wanted to come down to Phillip Island with me.
Oh, that'd be fabulous. I haven't seen the penguin parade since, well, Gary and Naomi were real little attackers. It's a long drive home, though.
Well, I was thinking we could stay overnight.
Oh, I've got back-to-back shifts all week.
How about next weekend?
All right, you're on.
Are you sure you don't want me to come with you to the airport?
No, it's fine. Seriously, Mum and I are good now.
If Paul hadn't organised this family dinner, I'd be stuck to you all afternoon like glue. Don't ruin the arrangement for me.
It's not ruined. It's perfect. Are you going to come over tonight as well? I may need to debrief about what's going on with Mum and Dad.
Oh, couldn't help but overhear about your mum and dad.
Oh, no, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's just Mum's gone down to see Dad, that's all.
And how did that go?
I'm not sure, but whatever it is, she does want to tell us in person, so...
Oh, right. Well, hope it goes well.
Thanks, Sheila.
So Gabe breastfed takeoff and landing and slept the rest of the way.
Oh, he's such a good boy. Hey, why don't we Skype everyone and say hello?
Mum, they literally just landed. I think we should wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, anyway, with the medical trial finally up and running, you should be resting.
Oh, come on. I've just spent the last 3 hours having my T cells extracted. Last thing I feel like doing is lying down. Anyway, I have to say, I do feel a lot better.
Good. Yeah. It's probably the chemo getting out of your system. It's really starting to knock you around. Hey. What is he doing here?
I'm sorry, this will only take a minute.
Nick, if you wanted to speak to me, I would have preferred if we'd met at the hotel.
I brought him here and this couldn't wait.
Look, it's not as bad as it sounds.
I'd say hitting on Amy is pretty bad.
What? Amy, Paul's daughter?
I had no idea who she was. We met at church and we started talking.
Right, well, that's rather convenient, don't you think?
Well, I guess it depends which way you look at it. I finally found an honest connection with someone and now I have to walk away from it.
An honest connection.
Are you sure you're not doing all this just to wind up Paul?
Oh, of course not. Look, I admit, last time I was here, I had an agenda. Wanted to establish my cancer research facility, but that's over now. I'm just here to support you, Therese.
Oh, well, nonetheless, I didn't get you out of prison to harass Paul's daughter. And I think it'd be best if you stay away from Amy and any of Paul's family, don't you think?
You know, he's trying to get to me through Amy.
Yeah, it's definitely his MO.
Isn't it a stretch to think that Nick would know Amy was at church?
Well, he's probably been following it.
Why?
Oh, as revenge on me, clearly. The man will do anything to get me over a barrel.
You should call the cops. This could be a breach of his parole.
What do you think, Amy?
Oh, I'm allowed an opinion now, am I? Well, there is one other possibility that you didn't consider, like, oh, I don't know, maybe he actually liked me? Oh, no, but that's too far-fetched, isn't it?
Ooh, where'd you get these?
I picked them up from a winery I went to with Ali. I don't know, which one do you think Mum would like best?
I don't know, just get the most expensive one. You know how snotty Mum can be. Hey, don't you have to open it as well? Don't you have to let it breathe?
Good point.
Hey, it's a shame you couldn't pick up some Canadian ice wine. Do you remember when Dad took his first sip of that stuff?
Sip? He guzzled it. He didn't know what he was drinking. He had to chase it with a beer.
And then he made a promise. He said, "Never make me try one of your fancy wines ever again." Just, they were such an odd couple. I mean, they still had happy times, though, like when they were together. Just wonder why Dad was so desperate for her to see him.
Yeah, who knows? He's never been the most transparent guy. Anyway, we should probably hit the road, otherwise we're going to be late.
Yep. I just got to get these flowers.
Mum! What?
Hello.
What? Did we get the time wrong?
Whoa, Mum, I thought we were meant to pick you up.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, I just decided to get an earlier flight. I didn't want to bother you.
Oh, you should have called.
Where's Tyler?
He's just next door. What's up?
Can you get him over here? I need you all together. I have something to tell you, boys. Your father is sick. He had a heart attack. A big one.
When?
Last month. It's why he was leaving all those messages for me.
Are you saying he's dying?
The doctors have told me he's not in immediate danger, but his condition is still being monitored.
Wait, so he's still in hospital?
Why didn't he just tell us himself?
He knew how much he hurt you last time. He was worried you might reject him if he got in touch.
So he sent you instead?
Believe me, I thought I was done defending him to you boys, but I have to say, seeing him in that hospital bed, he's a different man. He's got nothing but his thoughts in there, and they're not giving him much comfort. He wants to see you all.
I think we might need some time to think about it.
Of course. I'm going to call your sister and then drop in to see Sheila.
You'd be a great cop.
Don't you have to be good at reading people?
Yeah, okay, you'd suck at that part, but look at how well you've scored even though you're a big hot mess of anger.
Yeah, actually, I feel like I left my rage at Dad's. Now I just feel stupid.
Why? How could you know who he was?
Still, I allowed myself to get swept away by a complete stranger. I even believed him when he said he'd had the best afternoon in years. I mean, the guy had just gotten out of jail. He would have said that to the first woman who had given him the time of day. There was nothing special about me.
He's holding up for now, but it looks like he'll be in hospital for weeks.
Well, that explains the letter, I suppose. But I don't know about the playing card. He sent me a Queen of Diamonds.
So you got one too. He's been sending them to everyone. I got the Queen of Hearts. I think the reminder of mortality makes people do strange things.
What do you think it means?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
Do you think I should give him a call?
He's not too good on the phone, but I think he'd love to see you face to face if you felt up to it.
OK, here we go. There's a flight to Adelaide this afternoon that's got seats. Anyone?
Sorry, I'm just updating Piper.
And I assume David's across this? All right, now that our partners are in the know, anyone care to let me know what they're thinking?
Do we have to decide right now?
Well, yeah, you kind of do. I don't know how long these seats are going to be available.
Mark, there's going to be other flights.
Look, all we have to do is fly over and tell him that we care.
Well, that's just it. I don't know if I can do that.
Is it really that bad if we just hold off for a bit? Mum said that he's doing fine.
I know that this is going to be hard, especially for you, Ty. But seeing him might be good for us, after everything that happened.
Can't you go by yourself?
He wants to see all of us.
Well, if that's the case, then he might just have to wait.
I should probably get back to the hotel. Sorry again for causing any trouble.
It's fine. Let's just move on from it. Hey, are you heading out?
Yeah, just going to see Tyler, but it shouldn't be too long.
Maybe I should ring up and cancel work, because I hate the thought of leaving you here all alone.
What's
that? No one invited you in.
Dare you harass my daughter like that?
I know how it looks, but I can assure you it was a complete coincidence.
Oh, as if I'm going to believe a word that comes out of your mouth, you lying...
Okay, that's enough, mate. You should go.
You know what? Everyone just leave us alone. Me and Paul. I will deal with Paul. Just go. Now.
How could this happen, eh? Who is supervising him?
Nick is not under lock and key. He reports into the station once a day, and then after that he can do whatever he likes.
Oh, yeah, like harass my family.
Oh, come on, Paul. It was an innocent conversation.
You really think that Nick has changed? What, that he went to that church to pray to God, not pray on my daughter?
All right, look, Gary spoke to a friend of his in prison. He confirmed Nick's conversion. This whole thing is a big misunderstanding.
You know what? That is ludicrous. I will never trust your brother again, and if you've got any sense, you wouldn't either.
Hey, I understand that you are frustrated about Dad right now, but is it really that important that we go and see him right away?
It would be the same if it was Mum or Chloe.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't. You know, we go and see Dad, and that's going to bring up a lot of bad memories for Ty. Come on, Mark, he just needs a bit of time, and he needs both of us to support him in that.
You know, there was this painting on the wall.
There was a what?
It wasn't anything special, it was just waves crashing up against rocks. But it reminded me of a swimming hole we used to go to at Whalers Way.
I'm sorry, you've lost me.
When I was in witness protection.
Why are you thinking of this now, though?
Well, it was what Mum said about Dad being stuck in his thoughts. I know what that's like. Every night, all I had was that stupid painting to look at. It was like being stuck in solitary confinement, being cut off from everyone that means something to you. I would have given anything just to hear a familiar voice.
I think I'm a terrible son for staying away.
No, of course not.
Look, I'm so sorry. I'm dumping everything on you. Look, I just want to hear about everything that happened with Nick.
Okay, so you mean the big mystery as to whether or not he is a fake born again just to win over Amy? Yeah, dunno, jury's still out, but Mum seems to be buying it. So do you reckon Aaron's gonna go and see your dad?
Yes, about that. Bro, do you mind if I still go see him?
So you've changed your mind?
Yeah, I had a chat to Mark, and I didn't realise, but it's actually pretty important to him that we all go see him.
Maybe it's not such a bad idea. No, Ty, look, I know this has been so hard for you, but you are going to have to see your dad eventually. And at least this way you're going to have Mark and Az there.
That's right, mate. We're not going to let you face Dad on your own.
And if anything, it's going to help you move on.
What do you think, bro?
Well, can I please try this geometric design on you? It basically screams power.
Oh, I don't think it's the committee that I need help with, love.
Okay, hit me. I'm all ears.
Well, I don't think you really want to hear about this.
You know, ever since I started working here, I have become the advice guru. I mean, I know I was good before, but now I have reached a whole other level.
Well, Clive has asked me away on an overnight trip.
Well, you'll be needing red passion then.
No, not so fast. I'm not sure I can go.
Are you nervous?
Oh, no, not about that. It's Russell. He's sick. Very sick.
Is that why he gave you the letter?
Well, Faye says that he wants to see me face to face to apologise, which is silly because I haven't seen the man in ages and now all I can think about is him, which is bad, isn't it? I should be thinking about Clive.
Okay, Gran, just take a deep breath, okay? Now, I adore a good love triangle as much as anyone when it's on The Bold and the Beautiful, but when it's in real life, it just hurts. So unless you want to get caught up in some love triangle saga, I think you know what you need to do.
Draw a heart in the sand?
Go to Russell. Listen to what he has to say and get some closure for yourself, or else you and Clive are never going to have a chance.
Mum, stop now, please. Come on, this is torture. Don't.
Oh, I always loved his little sausage thighs.
Little sausage thighs. They're like little bratwurst. At least I wasn't a cabanossi like you.
If you're fighting about who gets the aisle seat, you better include me. I've decided to come.
Are you sure? We don't want to push you into anything.
No, you're not. I think maybe it's a sign that it's time to make peace with what's happened and move forward. It's probably too late to make a flight tonight, hey?
That's okay. We can go tomorrow. I'm glad you changed your mind.
I'm so sorry to cancel out on you like this.
Things come up, I understand.
You see, this person is someone I haven't seen for a long time, an old friend. And the weekend's the only time I could get away to visit him.
Well, thank you for telling me face to face. I'll let you get back to work.
Wait. When I say an old friend, I mean an old flame.
Right. I didn't realise I was competing with another man.
You're not.
Well, why this weekend?
I need to see him first before we go any further.
Well, should I be worried?
No, I don't think so. I just need to know that my feelings for Russell are truly gone. Russell and I won't get along, but he is important to me, and I am really, really sorry.
Okay, well, good luck.
People here are ex-con and they judge you straight away. It doesn't matter how good you were on the inside. Once you get out here, you've got to be a saint, right?
I'm trying my best.
Good. We're putting a lot of trust in you, and you better not let us down, because if you do, the person you'll be hurting is Therese.
Yeah, I know. Look, going to jail wasn't the only punishment for my sins, all right? Losing her love was worse. With God's strength, I'm hoping I can get that back. Hey, come and have dinner with me? I could do with the company.
Sorry, I only got to get back to Therese.
Okay.
What did we just say?
It's cool. I just want to apologise. Okay. Hey, Amy, can I just say something?
Stay away from my sister! No! Stop it! Leo! Stop!
Sorry.
Just go!
Finally. I know you've been dodging my calls.
I've had other things to think about.
Yeah. Well, it's your fault, you know. And he's already causing problems.
If you're speaking about Nick Petrides, it's not like I flew a chopper in and broke him out of jail. He got paroled.
Yeah, largely thanks to your job offer as a researcher at the hospital. But you know what? You can fix this. Simply go back to the parole board and revoke your support.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
He's harassing my daughter.
What do you mean?
Well, he's cozying up to her.
No, that's an overreaction. Your objection to Nick is personal. He's good for the hospital. He's ideally suited to this medical trial. He's meeting the conditions of his parole, and I have no reason to withdraw my support for him.
Yes, Paul Robinson. Could I speak to Tim, please? Well, can you get him to call me back urgently? Because I have got a story that he wants to put online, and it's a scoop.
So I hear that you brought back some family albums.
Oh, you have to see them.
Please tell me that you have photos of baby Gertie.
No, Tyler got rid of them all.
Oh, hey, Sheila.
I can see you're busy. I was just hoping that you'd let your dad know that I'll come over and see him at the weekend.
Yeah, sure.
I really should go with you boys today, but, well, I've got work and, well, I really need to prepare myself. Don't tell him that bit.
No, we understand.
Travel safe.
Thanks, Sheila.
Are you sure you could do without me for a few days?
I don't know, Ty. It will be hard, but David and I will support each other.
Hey, don't forget Ellie. Relax, bro. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Boys, that was the hospital. It's your father. He died.
Russell's gone.
Gone?
Does Memory Cove mean anything to you?
I should never have left the boys.
It's my fault we didn't say goodbye to Dad. Okay, my fault.
Unmissable Neighbours.